webinar for today. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for patiently waiting and attending the HP Printer, the new way forward, reinvent the security of modern office. So, before we begin in today's session, I'd like to introduce first myself. I am John Carlo Yalingo, the Product Marketing Assistant for HP Printers. So, I hope everyone is safe and healthy during this time, either you are working from home or in the office. So just to give you a short background about WSI, our company, Wordtext Systems Incorporated, or WSI, has been in the business for 38 years as a pioneer and one of the leading IT distributors in the Philippines. We offer complete IT solutions for your business across industries. We have solutions for infrastructure, design and design, printing and imaging, security and backup, and communication, carrying more than 40 products for your IT solution needs. So if you have requirements in the future, our main office is in Manila and we have branches in Cebu and Davao that you can contact from 8 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, or you may send us an email at sales@wsisale.com.ph. So for more information about WSI and the solution that we offer, you may also visit our official website, www.wordtext.com.ph. You can also visit our official social media accounts. So we encourage everyone to feel free to like, share, and follow our social media pages and be updated on the latest IT products and information. Lastly, we would like to introduce our e-commerce site, WeSellIt, the first pure IT e-commerce site in the Philippines for small and mid-sized businesses. So WeSellIt offers a wide range of hardware and software brands. So if you want to know more, you may reach us after this session and you can visit the site www.wesellit.ph. Before we dive into the session, here are some important things to know. Mute your microphone. We're not in use. Do type your question and answer in the question box located in the side panel. And then the webinar is recorded and an email will be sent after the session to download the materials and watch the recorded video. And to start off, may I call on Miss Ella Ricana of MicroQuadKey to give her opening remarks.
Hello. Yes. Hi, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to our end user virtual event today entitled The New Way Forward, Reinvent the Security of Modern Office. Welcome. I hope that you all are all good in this morning. Again, my name is Ella Umali Recania. I am handling the HP products of MQC System Tech Corporation, formerly MicroQuadkeys Corporation. To give you a short introduction of our company, we've been in the business for more than 9 years now. June 2021, we will be celebrating our 10th year. We cater all your IT hardware, IT solutions, and all your IT requirements. Our office is located here at Unit 706, Vicente Madrigal Building, Ayala Avenue, Makati City. You can visit our website at www.mqcsystem.com. You can see all our products and brands that you need. You can also call our trunk line number at 8869-3155. Again, hopefully we all survive with this pandemic and hopefully it will end very soon. We know that this pandemic brought bad to all our business and to everyone. But we are very thankful that we are all here. It means that in spite of the pandemic, our business continued to survive. Thank you and enjoy this session today. Thank you.
Yun. Thank you, Ma'am Ella. Thank you po. And to begin our discussion, allow me to introduce our speaker for today. Okay, thank you. Allow me to introduce our speaker for today. He has a 26 years experience on IT and 17 years doing printing job solutions. He is the HP technical consultant for printing and solutions. Please all welcome Mr. Nathaniel Oliveros.
Thank you, John. Good morning to everyone. Uh, okay, so to start with, let me check if you could see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now we can see it.
All right. So again, thank you so much for attending this simple presentation together with our distributor and our partner. My name is Neil Olivero. So I'm the technical consultant specifically for printing solutions. So any technical question, recommendation pertaining to printing or any print solution. So you can approach me, and then I'll be willing to help you on those requirements that you have right now. Um, so I'd like to share with you the agenda. Okay. So I'll be giving you some brief background, no, of what's happening in the market right now in terms of printing business. Then sorry, I'll be sharing you some best practices, no, how you could implement your print solution, or how you will be able to better understand your printing requirements today, especially during COVID times. And then what are the things that you might consider, no, in deciding how you will be purchasing these devices. So this talks about security, and as well as the fleet management, and also giving you some background as well on the product portfolio that we have, introducing those benefits, features and benefits that will be able to help you to continue your business day-to-day operation, and what are the things that you need, no, in order to operate, no, during during these times. Okay, I'll be also sharing information on how we support and service the device, how you will be able to achieve or provide better services. Okay, in your offices, even in your home office. Okay. Then lastly, together with WSI, we'll be sharing some of the um, exciting promos that we could provide to the customers, to you as a customers, and then from there you will be able to identify the needs that you have. So for the market insights, okay. So like what John mentioned a while ago, if you have any question, please feel free to put it in the chat box. Now, then later on, we will answer those questions. Okay. Basically, still, no, since the COVID rises during first quarter of this year, we've been seeing some decline in terms of printing, specifically on the offices, because most of the offices are closed, or other are still operating but in a skeletal mode. And then there will also some effect on the printing business, no? But worldwide, or even in Southeast Asia, still they have still seeing some printouts coming out, and printing requirements to address the day-to-day operation, especially when the ECQ was lifted off. There's a lot of customers of HP, you know, are now getting back into action, continuing their business and operating their day-to-day businesses. Okay. So what drives us, okay, to push the printing business is actually because of the customer's need, no? In order for us to address the customer's need, we need to make sure that we are aligning our printing solution on the market needs, specifically on the IT side, and what will be the expectation of you as a user of the company. No? So we've been hearing when we back to the action, we've been hearing some concerns about security and how will they be managing the devices, no? And how do we going to balance their investment costs in order to enable them, no, to continue the business. And at the same time, they have plans for the growth this year. So what are the goals that needs to be expanded, okay, and continued? Um, in terms of expectation, we also see some customers are dealing with a leasing type of approach or consolidating some of the devices, no, from multiple printers, no, multiple printers, and then they're shifting now to uh, network-based printer, no? Taking out some of the individual printers. Besides, in some areas or in some offices, they don't print much. No, that's why they wanted to consolidate. They have to provide both combining personal and professional, meaning there's some workers, employees working from home, and during operation time, for example, MWF, they go back to the office and then they perform their daily tasks. Okay. Anywhere, anytime, they wanted to have a flexibility in accessing their data, provide printings, no, anywhere they go, using the latest technology right now, which is the digital transformation, wherein people nowadays are now getting into cloud, no, cloud meaning internet based, no, even schoolings, offices, no, are now, no, putting their operation on cloud in order to provide them mobility and accessibility of those information that they need. Of course, if we do that, we have to also look into consideration on how we will protect, no, the document being printed on cloud or even in the internal office, no, and at the same time the content of the document itself, accessibility, how do we be able to maximize their expenses or their investment, no, on printing side. So, what are the best practice, no, that we would like to implement, or we will share with you when you operate in the printing devices, either from work from home or even in your offices. Okay. So first, I'll be talking about security. No, so what is security? So everything has to be secured nowadays. Okay, your router at home, your offices, your servers, application, PCs. Okay, but sometimes, most of the time, people or the IT people are not considering printers to be also secured. No, gone are the days, no, that printers are being left behind when we talk about security. No, so HP is one of the pioneer who who innovate security application or embedded security software that would be enable customer to maximize their performance or productivity in operating their printing devices. No, we've seen lots of happenings in the market, wherein people are, in terms of web based, they're trying to disrupt the operation not only for home but even for offices. No, majority are offices, because they're not doing anything. So hackers are trying to create. Um, sorry. So they're trying to create um, the policy, no, on how will they be securing their printing operation. First, according to the some of the IT leaders, they need to protect the device and data. No, the device, this is the printer itself. There are types of printers in the market available, or even the copier machine as well. We have the consumer, and then we have the commercial grade printers. For consumer, basically, this is designed for home or small offices. Wherein they buy printers with Wi-Fi connectivity or even with LAN connectivity. But what happened is sometimes they forgot to implement any protection on the devices, even if it is in your home. No, nowadays even router access, can be hacked. No, it's a matter of how you will be able to protect, your devices. Keep employees productive and secure. Supporting workplace in terms of transformation with less risk, meaning when they implement as much as possible, they're not seeing any high risk implementing the or buying the devices. Balance limited security resources, again expanding responsibilities. This is also create the manageability of the printers in case there's a breakdown or any vulnerability attack, from any from hackers outside. Okay, so why do we need to protect the printers? No? So printers nowadays are similar to PCs, either desktop or laptop. No, they have the hardware component, operating systems. It can also do emails. It can connect to network. It provides firmware upgrade or software upgrade, like Microsoft, for example. And then it can be also connected to internet. No, so these features are designed not because for the hackers to attack. No, it's designed for the user convenience. Okay, so in order for the customer to have more productivity when they buy a printer, no, usually printers are just a second thought in mind, no, when it comes of IT investment. No, majority are PCs, desktops, but of course there are cases that it requires or regulatory requirements to print documents, and people's or companies are bound to to buy printers. But make sure, no, you qualify the printers based on the needs of the company, and then what would be the functionality that intended to be used. No, like for example, this one. This is a multi-function devices. No, when we talk about multi-function devices, it is a functionality that can perform print. That's one. Second, scan. Then photocopying, and then in some cases fax. No, depends on the type of the models that you avail in the market. No, but in some cases there are devices or multifunction devices that can be attached, to a fax machines. No, so you need to buy a separate module with what we call an analog fax module. Okay, so everything, okay, and everything here is technically is susceptible to vulnerability or any malware, that can grab information inside the company, okay, or exploit the devices, meaning suddenly someone turning on and off, the machine without any intervention within the company or the department, or sometimes you can see the control panel is missing or it's locked, or you can see some videos running around, meaning they were injected by a malware or any viruses, that can create discomfort on the operation of the devices. So majority are actually coming from USB. So the printing from directly from USB is designed again, to increase productivity, meaning rather than inserting the USB on the PC side or on the laptop, okay, and then open the application, for example, a PDF file, and then print to the printer. Okay, using USB direct print, you just have to walk up to the machine, dock the USB thumb drive, and then the MFP device will detect that, open it, and then ready to print. No. However, nowadays, because of that operation, if you have a virus on your thumb drive and you don't have any security in the machine, no, as embedded security, it will be that specific malware or viruses will go inside your network, hunt any information or confidential document, and then take it out again, no, through internet base. So that's what's happening nowadays, no, not only for office but even for home, no. That's why aside from print, what we normally do, we tell customer you have to protect your router, no, because router is your source of internet connection, no, so that you will not be able to be hacked, no, and change some settings on your router. So this is also similar with printer. Okay. So how do we do it? No? So we have what we call the printing security end-to-end approach. No? So this is what we are leveraging right now, and I'm proud to say that HP has the a word secured printer in the market. You can check it sa Google, no? So we are actually promoting that, the word secure printer in the market. So how do we do it? First, we create the device, we innovate, we design the device, and that device has a what we call BIOS protection and self-healing. What does it means? It means that if I inject any malware on the printer attacking the BIOS will not be affected, no? So because it has a protection. And in case there's a high level hacking tool, no, wanted to replace the BIOS, it will do a self healing without any notice, no, on the printer itself, no, meaning you will be still continue your operation, no. However, at the back end, okay, there are something happening on the hardware inside, no. Then we are doing also whitelisting, qualifying all good connections, no. We take out the bad connections, no, so that it will not penetrate the network. Memory runtime intrusion talks about memory attack or overflow, no. So these are the types of attack that they're normally doing, no. That's why we need to counteract and put those solution embedded on the device. Now, in the middle, I have the data. Data, okay, speaks about the content, okay, content of your document. For example, you're printing a highly confidential document, okay? Like, for example, resume. No? Resume is a highly confidential document. No? So how do we protect the content of the document? So we have tools, okay, that we bundle to the device, no, in order to protect the content. No? So we can do encryption, okay, so we can do some roaming solutions or private top priority. Nowadays, we have a Republic Act, no, for DPA. I think most of you knows that. Data Privacy Act, no. So the Data Privacy Act, okay, composed of so many security, no, measures or policies that we need to comply, no, specifically designed for our government, and in other countries they called it GDPR compliance, which is a well-known international security guidelines, okay, or rules, no, how to follow by the vendors that producing or manufacturing printers, no. Then lastly, we have the document solution, no. So document solution, if you want to protect your document before coming out, no, you can actually store it to your either PC or to the device, no, And then anytime within the day you wanted to pull the device, pull the document, no, you just have to assign a PIN number codes. No, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, but make sure don't use your PIN number, ha. ATM PIN number, of course. It can be also generated by the IT, no, the PIN codes. So if I print the job, okay, automatic it won't come out on the output bin. I need to go there. I need to key in my PIN, and then once I key in, then I command print, and then that's the time that the job will come out on the output bin. So I'm protecting my document. No, we have so many install base since we've been doing this for almost 6 or 7 years. No, so but previously we only do pin codes. No, but now we have so many configurations, so many options that we can do when you do a secured printing or signing before releasing print job. No, then we need to monitor what's happening on the device, okay, which is part of my presentation later on. Plus additional services that we can do to the customer is provide a security assessment, no, to make sure that the current fleet, no, is not vulnerable free, okay, or any susceptibility on malware. So most of the companies nowadays are doing that, from SMB, SMEs, and even lastly, mostly enterprise customers. Okay, so protecting data. So I mentioned a while ago. So the print job are encrypted, secured, routed to the destination, which is the printer. We can do certificate trust, okay, on the print job. Authentication solution. Role-based meaning I can define if it is a confidential document or not, no, or if it is a non-office type of document. Okay, when I detect a non-office type document, I can in fact and authorize those users who printed that document. Okay, so this is also applies on mobile printing, no, to secure the document. Okay. Device, like I mentioned a while ago. Okay. So aside from the printer itself, the print driver itself, I can do a secure erase for those sensitive documents that being placed in the device. So if you have a copier right now and you have a leasing contract with that vendor, I would suggest you review it. Okay, because majority of the copiers has a hard drive inside. No, now the hard drive contains images. What are those images? Images that you perform on on the copier. For example, if you activate scanning as well in the copier, so it will keep small data, or they call it image file, on the hard drive. Now, what are the risks? The risks are if someone pull it out. In fact, the technical engineer can access those hard drive and extract the content of the document. So it's quite difficult for us, no, to protect our document or data if we don't do that. No? So this is what HP is doing right now. So assuming customer, they bought a multifunction enterprise model, we always tell customer that these are the features and functionality available, and you don't have to worry about because your data is well secured. Because every time you perform photocopy, scan, or even print, the the embedded solution wipe out all the data inside the hard drive. Okay, we have software tool that we could provide in order to prove, our claims. Okay, so you can see there in that tool that I can see the hard drive and then automatically deleted. Later on, I'll show you that. Okay. Plus the other embedded security features that we have. Preventing accessing on the tray, preventing tampering of the toners or cartridges inside. So that's part of the device security. Okay, so document I mentioned a while ago, we can do a secured printing operation wherein once you print the job, using the printer driver, it will hold the job temporarily, either on the PC side or on the hard drive side. Then, once you execute print, you just have to go to the machine on the control panel, put your PIN number, assign PIN number, and then it will automatically release the print job. Okay. So this is another options for secure printing operation. We have customers are using their ID badge, the door access, card access. We can also integrate on our devices. It provides another level of security. Okay. Other security that we have, Windows login, and then we have the PIN codes. Okay. Then we have the mobile connector and then the proximity cards. Okay. Only the user that has an access now can be granted operation on the device. Let's say, for example, if you want other people, other employees not to access photocopy, for example. So I'll put a restriction for those users that doesn't need to do photocopy. No? So it provides better management and security on how you operate the machines. Okay. So proactive security gives you peace of mind. Okay. Endpoints, endpoints are considered PCs, desktop, mobile devices, any gadgets, and lastly printers. So those are the endpoints devices that we need to consider nowadays to be protected. So that at the end of the day, we will not invest additional costs. If someone's hacked your system. Okay. Simplify a managed services. So you can actually look into consideration on how these devices are being managed. It can be remote. Okay, it can be within your network. We have those tools to accommodate customers' requests. Timely and actionable insights. Okay, so meaning I will have a visibility in case someone is penetrating a malware, or putting malware on my device. It will alert me. It will give me notification what's happening on the device, and the device will also provide us reports how many times the device encounter any intrusion. Okay. Frictionless experience for the users. Okay, so continuity as well. Okay, especially nowadays. In fact, we have new solution for health protocols. Meaning, as you can see, the control panel. Everything is touching the control panel. Okay. Okay, so meaning a lot of people are trying to avoid touching any devices except laptops or desktop, right? So we have a shield that protects the control panel, so that it will protect from any transfer of viruses, for example. Okay, so this is one of the solution that we're offering during these days. Okay, so my question is, how will I be able to understand, my printing behavior? So we have a solution, we can offer to you together with our partner right now. We have some cases where customer trying to buy something, no, or trying to buy printers, but lack of information in terms of capacity. Do they need color? Do they need monochrome? Are they printing A3 size paper? How many pages? No. So this software will help you guide, no, in order for you to be able to understand, no, what are you buying. Okay, not just I need 35 ppm printer, multifunction, etc., etc. Okay, so that's actually given to everybody, meaning every vendor, every principal, okay, can provide technical specification of printers, no, memory, size of memory, connectivity, etc., etc. But the best way for you to decide on what devices you will have to buy, of course, you need information. Okay, so these are the challenges, no, we normally see in the enterprise space. They don't have the inventory of the printers. They don't know how many pages that they print, how many are color and how many are monos, how many using printer only, or how many have multifunction devices or copiers that are connected already to your network. Okay, if that specific devices are being utilized. Okay, so please remember, printer is like a car, no? So you should know how long that you take for a long drive, no, for you to be able to refill your gas or diesels. Okay, this is also similar with printers. How many? When should you buy toners or inks? No, and how much that you spend. Meaning how much did you how many pages that you print on that specific consumables. Okay, because other might say, sir, this toner, ma'am, sir, this toner can give you 10,000 pages, for example, as per specification. No, so how do you prove it? No, so this is the tool that will help you out, no, to prove those information that you need. Okay, so this is actually designed for fleet deployment, proactive management, basic reporting, and it will also provide better resolution on your services. Okay, resolution meaning, for example, right now, no. So if you have a company policy that any technical person cannot go inside the company unless, no, they have the security certificate, no, swab test, etc., etc. Okay, but the problem is only paper jam. So critical problems has to be attended by a technician, but basic, okay, we can actually guide you, no? We can guide customer. It will also limit or maximize the turnaround time, okay? Because we have tools that can provide you a proactive management. Okay. So this is how the software looks like, no? First, I need to discover what are the devices installed in your network. Okay, then I can get the status. Okay, so I'll have a major view of all printers that you have in your network offices. It can be a single office, no? But if you have a nationwide offices and your network is, no, nationwide, I can also view what's happening in Bismin, Visayas, Mindanao, or even Luzon. Okay, by accessing this single UI or user interface, no, and seeing all the features, all the status of the devices. First, I can get information on how many printers, HP man po or hindi. Okay, as long as it is network connected. Okay, I can see the status of the consumables, no? So I mentioned a while ago about car. So think you all have to think wise, no? Okay, think wisely, no, in buying printers, no, because you might complain, no, you bought a small printer with very low cost. However, the consumables, either supplies or toner, are too expensive, no. So this is how do we manage it. All right. Um, you can actually plan that, no, by evaluating the functionality, the performance of your printer using this. So you can this one can give you the total counts has been printed from the time it was installed to your office, no? And so it will give you there's a lot of details that you can add on to this console, no? This is just a sample screenshot. Okay. So I can provide you the status, no? I can maximize all the information that I need to get from serial number, IP addresses, okay? And then I will be able to check, no, all the components of the printer that I bought, okay? If I bought multifunction, of course I should have photocopy, scan, and of course print, okay, using this status, okay, status bar. I can easily manage my supplies, okay, or toners or inks. What does it means? No, similar like a car. Okay, once you reach a certain point of meter, for example, your fuel gauge, no. So if you are reaching to low fuel, the system, the car will alert you, no, that you need to look for a gas station and refill your gas, right? Printers also the same. So we call it threshold, no? So for example, in the specification, you have 10,000 pages. And I set the printer to notify me, okay, when it is almost run out of toner or ink at a certain percentage of, like, for example, 20%, no? 20% of that volume. So automatically, I will be notified, and then I will plan my purchase. No? In some cases, when you're doing a purchase from end user to approval of IT to procurement, normally it takes maybe 3 days, 4 days, no, 5 days, depends. Okay, but at least this one, before the toners or the ink runs out, you have already prepared for a buffer stocks. This is how the tools, no, work for the device management. No, a while ago I mentioned about how will I be able to prove na there's no more data, no, or content inside the hard drive. This is one way for me to do that. So if I found out there's a hard drive, I just go to the hard drive component or storage. I'll check the capacity. I will match it, the size. Then I'll do, if that encrypted, I do a encryption mode here. And then I also do customer erase data, which is this one. Okay. So this is how we do it. It can be automated. It can be manually. Depends on the IT requirements. Okay. And then lastly, I can create an alert, no, alert wherein anytime happen any breakdown happen on my device, I'll be able to proactively manage that because the printer is giving me alert. Alert is through means of emails. So meaning the prerequisite of this, we need to provide email system on the software so that it can be able to pull it out those information. Okay, so paper jam, printer error, etc., etc. So you can customize. Depends on what type of emails you wanted to do. Okay. Uh, the reporting is more on utilization rate, no? To collect information on how the printers being used in a monthly basis, no? If it is you are maximizing the printer, or you bought an underutilized or overutilized printer or MFP. Okay. Then basic reporting, no, that we could produce in terms of consumptions. Okay. I can also do a paper upgrade automatically, no, without no, because every now and then we need to upgrade the printers in order for the printers to support itself, no, from any vulnerability attack. So I'll share with you the video. By the way, can you hear the sound? Were you able to hear the sound? Hello?
Hi, sir.
Can you hear ba the sound?
Wa- Wala po.
Wala.
Yes po.
Yun. Kaya pala sabi ko parang ano. Ah, wait lang Um, okay. Ayan, okay na?
Yes, sir. Meron na.
Security threats, cost controls, remote management. Business infrastructures are more complex than ever, but managing printing and imaging devices doesn't have to be a headache. HP WebJet Admin can help. With this award-winning, industry-leading software, you can manage your entire fleet of printers and scanners, including networked and PC-connected devices, and even non-HP products. Whether your environment is small or large, centralized or distributed. And with support for the core features of WebJet Admin on many of our Pro products, it's easier than ever to manage devices in branch or remote offices. Now you can give your IT staff a clear picture of how many and what kind of devices you have, and save time managing them from day to day. With remote management, you can help reduce printer-related issues for on-site support staff while offering better service. Routine tasks are simple and in many cases automated. Your help desk can resolve problems quickly and often proactively before a call is even received. If you have a growing number of device models and options, WebJet Admin can help you stay on top of change. A universal plugin lets you add new devices and apply corporate policies in one step, which helps save time and simplifies device management. You can easily roll out firmware updates across the fleet and can even manage advanced security settings over the network, important for helping to meet regulatory requirements. Tracking and reporting tools can help you make better decisions about how devices are deployed across your organization. With a clear view of your supplies usage, you can help reduce spending and even track and allocate printing costs to individual departments or users. With color controls, you can prevent unnecessary color printing while allowing color for those who need it, like your marketing department. And WebJet Admin arms you with the data to make printing choices that are better for the environment and can help save you money at the same time. Get your print fleet running efficiently so your IT staff can spend less time on the routine stuff and more time on what matters most. Download WebJet Admin for free today.
Okay, so anytime you can have your IT staff, no, download the software on HP website. So it's free, no, and we can actually help you out to deploy or install. Okay, just let us know. So for comparison purposes, no, so HP WebJet admin compose in terms of fleet management, we have a lot, no, compared to other vendor. So, and until now, we're still retaining this competitive analysis. So, before I go to the question and answer portion, meaning my own question. Do you have any question from your own? Jan, meron bang ano? Is there any question do sa chat box?
No, sir. As of now po, wala pa po.
Wala pa?
But,
Sige.
yes.
Sige. So, let's do it this way. So, whoever's answer first on the chat box, who will be the winner. No, who got the best answer, siya yung winner. And then Jan will monitor that lang, ha? Jan?
Yes, sir.
Sige, so okay, so this is my question. Which of the following are true? HP Print Security End-to-End Solutions are A. Data Device Document, B. Data File and Document, C. File Fleet and Document, and then lastly, Document and Device Only.
Ayan, may nagsagot na po si Belgium.
Sige.
Letter A daw po.
Meron na nagsagot? Okay, so we will reveal the answer. The right answer is, tama si Sir A. Thank you for listening. Okay, so John will take care of you, sir. Okay? Sige. Sir ba siya o si ma'am ang sumagot?
Belgium.
Okay, sige. All right. So if you don't have any question for me, so I'll move on. Okay, so what are the product lines of HP that we're currently offering right now? So we have for the small work team, work group, and we have the departmental. No? So the departmental, it composed of high-speed multifunction devices, and we have also technology what we call page-wide. Okay, but before that, like I mentioned a while ago, for us to be able to serve you, we need to understand what are the specific needs of your company when we talk about print. Okay, so this is a simple questionnaire that you might take into consideration in buying printers. Okay, very basic po. No? So because from here, I will be able to provide you or yung partner natin, no, ng specific model, no, that can offer best solution to your business. Okay. So the reason why I did not focus more on product because HP has so many. All right, so pag tinignan yung table na to, if you can see here, so of course we have the single function, or we call it printer only. We have the multifunction. We have, of course, monochrome. We have color. We have the laser technology, and then we have the ink-based technology for commercial or for enterprise customer. We called it page-wide. Okay. So this is one of our product hero nowadays. No, we call it page-wide. Why? Because the hardware cost is not expensive. Second, the color cartridges are very much
Introducing the
cost
new
effective.
HP PageWide Pro, an enterprise line of business printers. We're reinventing printing because when your technology defies expectations, so do your people. PageWide was born out of industrial web press printing technology. That industrial technology is how we've achieved blistering speeds, best-in-class total cost of ownership, and professional quality color that's designed for small businesses and enterprise customers. HP PageWide technology has been thoroughly proven, printing over 140 billion pages to date. What's new is that we've scaled it down to create a new generation of business printers, ideal for teams of up to 15 people, printing around 6,000 pages per month. With PageWide, the printing reinvention begins on the inside with the print head. Unlike a color laser printer that uses many different parts and components to print a page, the PageWide print head is stationary. It's fixed in a single position and spans the entire width of the page. You have to see it to believe it. The page-wide printhead is capable of accurately applying tens of millions of pigment drops per second from 40,000 fixed nozzles. With page-wide, only the paper moves, and that big reinvention delivers three major customer benefits. The first is speed, which equals productivity. Page-wide prints at speeds unmatched by any printer in this class. It prints as fast as it can move the paper, which is up to 75 pages per minute for both color and black and white. So you'll wait less and accomplish more. Second, minimal maintenance, which helps save time and money. With PageWide, there are fewer moving parts, no drums, no fusers, no transfer belts. So you'll spend less time on scheduled maintenance that could interrupt your workflow. This is critical for businesses like multi-shift manufacturing or healthcare, who need 24/7 technology. Third, environmental advantages. There's no fuser to consume energy, which means that PageWide has the lowest carbon footprint in its class. The cartridges are small, which means less packaging waste. And with the highest capacity versions, customers can print up to 20,000 black and white pages and 16,000 color. Customers care more than ever about the environment, and PageWide is the right product for their needs. The print quality is exactly what you'd expect from HP. Professional quality color and black text that's perfect for office use. PageWide's high speeds extend to scanning. You can handle stacks of double-sided documents fast by capturing both sides of the page at once. PageWide represents reinvention at the intersection of speed, quality, and cost of ownership. So you can reinvent how you drive your business forward.
Okay, so that's one of the best proprietary technology that HP has been invented throughout the years, and we are the one who pioneered, the stationary print head, we called it. No, if you have any printer, inkjet printer at home or in the office, you can see the print head moves from left to right. Now you can hear some sounds, when you command the print. But for this one, since the print head is stationary, only the paper moves, from the pickup tray going to an output bin. No. Better offering, for in terms of competitive laser product. Okay. We offer 20% lower cost per page when you're printing a professional color documents. 40% cost savings, for a general office, and we have another technology tools inside, wherein if you have a certain percent of color, usually when in contractual based approach, a vendor can actually provide black and white cost per page, not necessarily color, especially when they print only 0.5% coverage of color. So this is how advantages on offering this kind of product. Okay, aside from the power requirements, because it's very flexible. The power is not 100% to 20 volts. It ranges from 120 to 40 volts. So in some cases where you have a power problem or fluctuation, that's the best model that we could offer. Okay, for laserjet printers. Okay, so this is also designed. We call it gold standard in printing. Comprehensive security, like I mentioned a while ago on my security slide. Flexibility in terms of connectivity, meaning we have models that has a Wi-Fi connectivity and combined Wi-Fi and network connectivity. The high-end machine, okay, can perform high reliability in terms of print or copy production, okay, like 100,000 pages, will save you costs in terms of operating cost per page, no, for long life consumables. Majority for copiers, no, you might not understand where are those what are those components that they're being replaced, but you will experience if you bought the copier outright, no, because some components there are not part of the warranty. So if the component exceeded its life expectancy, you have to replace it with costs. No, it's not free. Okay. It also accelerate workflow. Usually this is for scanning document, compared to the small and work group. So it has better scanning capability. And interface wise, no, we're using a Future Smart version 4. This is the HP software platform. As you can see here in the LCD, very simplified. No, it's actually taken from an Android interface approach. Okay, so that customer will not find it very difficult to operate the control panel. Okay. Aside from that, the security that I mentioned a while ago, okay, so it has sure start, runtime intrusion, and whitelisting. Okay. Okay. So we also offer the digital scanning. This is connected to your network. Rather than buying a single scanner or separate scanner, you can maximize the scanning features. Scanning documents going to your desktop PCs, or if you have Wi-Fi connectivity, you can scan document from your machine going to your mobile phone, no, or vice versa. You can print from your mobile phone and then store it, no. So this is how we uh, program, no, the devices. For the A3 machines, so we offer more devices, word secure printers, and of course, we also have the A3 capable machine for page wide portfolio. We have the better uptime using the cloud-based technology for device management and including the WebJet admin. So uh, that's the so choosing the right model. So page wide is designed for low print operation, color. Basically, this is color. And then for A3, because A3 laser jet, we have monochrome and color as well, providing affordable printing costs and better durability. No? For supplies,
The legendary HP LaserJet. There are over 60 million out there. To see what makes them so reliable, you have to look deep into the original HP toner cartridge. That's where up to 70% of the science is. Come on inside. HP printing science starts with the little things, with over 1 trillion toner particles 1/12 the width of a human hair. The scale is tiny, but the effects are huge. HP achieves amazing consistency of size, shape, and performance by growing particles around wax cores, adding a soft colored layer and durable colored shell. Shortcut this recipe like bargain toners do, and all those particles won't flow smoothly. They may stick together, which can stick you with higher maintenance and reprinting costs. What creates the sharpest prints? Consistent toner particles guided by laser. Where the beam hits the photosensitive drum, it changes the static electric charge, and the charged HP toner particles follow. But color requires more than one cartridge. Yellow, magenta, cyan, and black must come together seamlessly at top printer speeds to do the so that you get the quality you paid for and avoid potential problems. HP microchips detect counterfeit cartridges. HP chips also adjust the static electric charge and laser intensity throughout the life of your cartridge, as the drum and other parts wear. At every step, HP science is on your side. HP toner, with its consistently low melt point, needs less time and energy to fuse to the paper. The result? Fast, high-quality printing and lower energy costs for you. As you can see, there's a lot going on inside an HP LaserJet toner cartridge. 1 trillion particles orchestrated perfectly. 4 colors blended brilliantly. Integrated components working in harmony. That's the science inside every original HP toner cartridge. Science that works day after day, year after year, from the first page to the last.
so we have guaranteed when you use the HP original supplies, so you can maximize the page shield as per specification. We have the design for security that you can trust from the start of supply chain, tamper resistance, chipset, and some of the resources that cannot be hacked. Okay, even chipset for toner are being hacked nowadays. Okay, so we engineer the chipset to protect the device because the chipset is very important to check the capacity, no, and how much toners left, no, in the machine. So any tampering, so we will not be able to know if you were able to get the investment that you spend, no, for the specific toners that you buy, no, because as I mentioned, no, since this is an investment, you have to make sure that you maximize your own investment, no. Then even the packaging size, okay, packaging side, we specialize construction design. The it has a two-dimensional, okay, security sticker, no, on the box. Plus, even on the supply chain, we make sure that it is compact, no, and sealed 100%. Okay. This help, no, provide our customer or buyer in terms of sustainability, environmental friendly, reduce energy using HP, help closing the loop, no, when we do recycling. We don't do the recycling here. We ship it to Singapore, no, for proper recycling program. Sometimes we convert it to the cartridge itself, meaning the house of the cartridge. Or it can be on the series of laptops that we produce. Okay. We are actually participating to ang campaign, no, considering the recycling program. Okay. At the same time, the component itself, because it is carcinogenic, meaning cancerous, no. If you have lead toners, and then every now and then you replace the toner on the printer, it may cause you cancer because of the fume, no, or the toner particles coming out on the air. So we have the indoor air quality protection, no, as you can see here. Yeah. Plus the study of the imitation of toners that being used. So based from here, third-party commission, 96% of imitation toner carded tested failed, no, under health measures, in terms of usage or emission, no, emission of carbon dioxide. Okay. That's the reason why, in terms of quality, we are offering reliable printing performance to reduce as well service costs. Okay. Packaging, from the packaging itself to the printer. Okay. And then for the features and benefits, no, we have what we call the direct print solution. Direct print solution, it can be also applied to a consumer-based printer when a commercial-based printer. No, so I can have a Wi-Fi model that can connect to my mobile phone. No need for you to install any driver. Okay, the operating system for iOS, or they called it AirPrint. No, so it is an AirPrint compatible. For Android, as much as possible, we have the print HP print. HP print plugins, no, on the Android side. Most of the Android smartphone nowadays, it has already that plugin, so you don't need to install it from Play Store. Okay. So wireless direct or Wi-Fi connection, okay, can also connect to your access point, or I can connect it as a peer-to-peer. For peer-to-peer, maximum of 5 concurrently, no, concurrent connections. So only limited to 5. So now 6 person cannot connect anymore using any tablet or Wi-Fi gadget, or even your laptop, no, that has Wi-Fi connection. It offers protective encryption like 128, no, straightforward, no need for you to add drivers. Okay, you just have to look for the SSID of the printer. Okay, then connect. Okay, of course you have to implement security password, though, so that everybody cannot access it anymore. So it provides ECS and simplest connection. Now, in addition to that, it has an embedded job accounting, wherein I can track a specific user on how many pages that they print, okay, and then how many color, mono, scan job, copy job that it performs. No, it supports up to 2,000 pin. Okay, for number of users. So you can also do a color restriction using the job accounting, wherein you only required specific user to print color, not all, not everybody, no? And this is the type of report that you can get out of it. Okay. So, any questions? Wala po. Okay, so get ready again. So this is my question. What features and benefit of HP that has user tracking on devices? A, direct printing. B, embedded job accounting. C, webjet admin. D, secure print. Okay, so you can choose now your answer.
Yes. So, chat nyo na lang po yung answer po ninyo sa our attendees. Ayan,
Meron na
po.
sumagot dyan?
Wala pa po.
Wala pa.
So, yes po. So, while waiting for the answers po, we would like to encourage everyone to please answer our feedback form found in the chat box. So, if you answer the feedback form po, you are eligible to get the 300 pesos Grab voucher.
Okay na dyan? Meron na?
Wala pa po, sir.
Wala pa. Sige.
So,
Sige, so I'll repeat, no? What feature and benefit of HP that has user tracking on devices? For A, direct printing. B, embedded job accounting. C, webjet admin. Then lastly, secured print.
So, our attendees, please, chat na lang po yung answer.
Okay na dyan? Meron na?
Wala pa po, sir. Sumasagot
Wala pa.
po. Opo.
Sige.
By the way, may prize po pala ito. Ayan, pang-motivate sa ating mga attendees. So, we will announce.
Yeah, can you mention na lang dyan, yung 5, ano ba? Anong price?
Grab voucher din po.
Okay.
We will be giving Grab voucher. So, sagot na po tayo sa question number 2. Ayan po, hula na po kayo continue. Alam yung tamang sagot.
Meron na? Wala pa?
Wala pa po, sir. Sumasagot
Wala pa.
sa ating attendees po. Yes.
Sige. I still have na lang 10 minutes.
Yes po.
Mhm.
So, sa ating attendees po, sagot na po kayo. Just type in po yung kung anong letter po yung sa tingin nyo is. Ayan, meron na pong sumagot. Si Harris. Letter C daw po ba, sir?
Hindi.
Hindi. So, hindi po.
Actually,
Ayan,
ito yung...
may
sige.
na. Kasi hindi pala tama yung C.
Meron nang isa pa.
Wala pa po. Nagta-type pa lang po. May nakikita akong typing na po. So, just
Sige,
type
sige.
your answers.
So yung tip ko, ito yung last few slides that I presented bago mag-question and answer. Yan, yun yung tip ko sa kanila.
Yes. So, ayan. Type na po kayo ng sagot po ninyo. So, may prize po ito. So, just type your answer. So, may, na kayo, may, tawag dito, may first clue na kayo na hindi letter C. So, just A, B, or D ba ito? Yes, kasi mali pala yung letter C. So, Sir Nelson, sige po, type lang po ng answer natin. Yan. Grab voucher din po yung mapapalalunan natin dito. So, type in na yung answers natin dito. Ayan. So, while waiting again for the answers, please answer our feedback form and we will be giving 300 worth of Grab voucher. Ayan, let's Sharon. Ayan, so may clue na. Please answer na po. Ayan, may clue na. Kasi nagsagot na si Ma'am Sharon. Ayan, so copy nyo na lang po yung ni Ma'am Sharon. Ayan.
Si Sharon sumagot?
Yes.
Sige.
Sumagot si Ma'am Sharon. Ayan, so sure. Parang nahihiya ata yung ano natin, attendees, hindi po sila nasagot po, sir.
Pero kanina mabilis ah.
Yes, kanina mabilis po. So,
Anyway.
again, may price po ito.
Sige. Kasi baka because of time na rin, no?
Okay, sige po.
Sige, reveal ko na lang, dyan.
Yes, sir.
Sige, reveal ko na lang ha. Dyan.
Alan, may sumagot po. Letter A daw.
Letter?
Letter A. Si Dan.
Hindi siya
Hindi,
direct.
copy nyo na lang po yung sagot mo siya.
User tracking po, user tracking.
Yes. Ayan, walang nasagot, sir. I think proceed na po muna tayo, sir.
Sige. So actually the answer is B. Okay, so embedded jump accounting. Sige. So this is my last part, no? HP Care Pack, no? So what is HP Care Pack? So a Care Pack, okay, is an extended warranty period, no? For models that has 1 year warranty. So not all printers 1 year po, no? May mga bundled Care Pack na rin po kami hanggang 3 years. That's the maximum. So this will protect the product, okay, from any services outside the component. Meaning, if you have bought a 3 years warranty, so for 3 years down the line, support natin yung printers, no? It can be a support on site, or you can bring it, no? Pero majority support on site kami. Okay? And then they can purchase from 90 days before to 30 days after, no? Okay, the hardware based warranty expired. So, ang coverage nito, marami, no? It can be a 4 hours response time or next business day response time, no? So, we encourage customer to avail yung aming extended warranty, which is we call it Care Pack. Okay. So simple lang siya. So we have the product numbers here. Okay. Tapos you just have to get the Care Pack number. Then from our side, you can see the different Care Pack availability. And then meron din mga local list price, no? But please refer always to your reseller, no? When you offer, or when you are interested in buying additional Care Pack, no? So let's say for example, I have a 1 year warranty, then I need to expand or extend the warranty coverage. You can still buy a post warranty. We call it, usually this is 1 year, no? Post warranty 1 year. So from here, like I mentioned, you can see all other warranty Care Pack specification. Okay, so like this one, no? So 1 year post warranty Care Pack, no? Meaning once na expired na yung warranty nyo for 1 year, you can still avail additional 1 year, no? But may mga consideration po yon. So I'll go back to my previous slide, first slide, wherein you need to bundle, you need to check, no, the time before you buy the Care Pack. Okay, so last question. Okay, last question. Ready na sila?
Ayan, I think ready na po sila.
Yan. Can I still avail Care Pack after 30 days? Yan. Yung yes or no. Yes or no lang yan. Madali na to. Diba?
Sir Jet po, Bolivar.
Ano?
Yes daw po.
Okay. The answer is yes. Okay. So, you can still avail Care Pack after 30 days purchasing the item, no? So, if you buy it today, nag-span na siya ng 30 days, then you can still purchase the specific Care Pack na gusto mo. Okay? So actually, that ends my presentation on my part. I'll turn it over to Sharon Magat, no? The project manager for WSI. John, can you?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. But if you have any question, let me know. Just put it in the chat box and then I'll answer it. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So thank you so much, Sir Nathan, Sir Neil Oliveros. So would like to share first my screen. So we would like to encourage everyone to please answer our feedback form found in the chat box, or you can uh, scan this QR code presented on the screen so you can be eligible to get the 300 pesos worth of Grab voucher. So scan nyo lang po yan and then matadirect na po kayo dun sa ating feedback form. So yung mga sasagot po ng ating feedback form will get 300 worth of Grab voucher. And we would like to congratulate for actively participating in our Q&A earlier with Sir Neil Oliveros. So you will be receiving 500 worth of GrabFood voucher each. So congratulations po to Sir Beljun Arpuke and Jet Bolivar for winning the Grab voucher worth 500 pesos each. So we will send na lang po yung kung paano ninyo makukuha po ito. And we would like to thank you, our partner reseller, for this webinar, the MicroQuad Keys. And thank you so much, Ma'am Ella Salicana of the MicroQuad Keys. So before we end, I would like to call on Miss Sharon Irina Q. Magat, the product manager of HC Printer OPS.
Ako na mami mo
to give her closing
Tapos na to.
Thank you, Carlo. So good morning to going to good afternoon, everyone. I'll be presenting a very short list of SKUs or models of OPS that need to flash. We have a program for these models now. So for stock flashing, we have the M609. So this is a mono laser jet printer with 71 ppm. So most of the users are this is for 15 users above, and then it has also a 6.9 centimeter or 2.7-inch LCD with keypad, and also it has you can also add another tray for the printer. This is a duplex printing line. Also, we have the M607 series. So we have
Hello?
the 607. Hello.
Hello?
Yes,
Sige.
yes, Neil. Hello. Hello.
Please continue, ma'am.
Sorry. For the 607 series, the speed is 52 pages per minute with also optional trays, and also we have SKU or series. We have the 607N, which is networkable, and the other one is 607DN, which is duplex with two-sided printing and networkable also. For the M7 HP Color LaserJet Enterprise MFP M577 series, so this is a multifunction printer with 13,900 recommended monthly page volume. And also, these are the series. We have the DN577, DN577F. So F meaning it has fax capability. For the 577Z, it has workflow capabilities, including the pull-out keyboard. For the 750 series, this is a color LaserJet also. So this is for the enterprise. So this is for 25 users above, and it has multiple trays. And then for the speed, 30 ppm pages per minute with color of A4N letter. So 10 minutes first page out for ready as fast as 10 seconds. So we have three series. We have the 75N, which is networkable, and the 750N, duplex and networkable, and the 570XH, which includes the three trays with 500 each sheet and with rolling stand. So the last one is the MC806 series. So this is M806DN and 806X Plus. So for the X Plus, it has the high performance secure hard disk and option to add of our for finishing accessory. So thank you for attending to our webinar. And for that, we would like to, WSI want to express our gratitude for making this webinar a success because of your presence. Appreciate you for finding time for your busy day attending this webinar. We hope that you learn a lot and will help your industry to maximize the usage of your printers. Your presence in attending this webinar means a lot to us. Just stay safe, and HP will not stop in helping our customers for your printing needs. Again, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So that's end our presentation. So don't forget our feedback form to fill up, and you will get 300 words of your voucher. So keep safe, everyone, and thank you for attending.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please don't forget to fill up your the evaluation form so you can get the voucher. Thank you.